To Ocean News. Today, we're commemorating the end of the Cold War and the fall of the Berlin Wall. We're talking about what happened during that time. Before talking about the Berlin Wall, here we have the list of the day's anniversary. 1938. Kristallnacht, series of coordinated deadly attacks where civilians destroyed and ransacked Jewish homes, business, and synagogues in Germany. 1938. Kristallnacht, series of coordinated deadly attacks where civilians destroyed and ransacked Jewish homes, business, and synagogues in Germany and Austria, resulting in at least 90 deaths and the deportation of over 25,000 others to concentration camps. 1985. At age 22, Garry Kasparov became the youngest ever undisputed world chess champion by defeating then champion Anatoly Karpov. 1989. East Germany announced the opening of the inner German border and the Berlin Wall, marking the symbolic end of the Cold War, the impending collapse of the Warsaw Pact, and the beginning of the end of Soviet communism.
Sorry.
Right.
The Cold War was a conflict between USA and what used to be the Soviet Union. It can also be referred as a conflict between capitalism and communism. It is known as Cold War because there was never a military conflict between the two forces, although there was still pressure and tension amongst them. The confrontation was economical, political, social, and ideological.
With the next pick in the first draft ever, Australia selects the kangaroo.
Yeah, I like that pick. Get up, hops, jump, vertical.
Brazil selects the sloth.
Off the field issue. Not a locker room guy.
The United States selects wheat.
Wheat.
Madagascar selects lemur. China, ginkgo biloba. Botswana selects the zebra. And with the next pick, we have a trade. Mauritius has traded for the dodo bird. And Mexico selects
Beach.
the avocado.
Great pick. That makes a ton of sense. Rich volcanic soil.
Perfect weather.
That'll make avocados from Mexico the ideal year-round snack.
Grown with love since the beginning of time.
Avocados from Mexico.
Welcome back. Now we're going to talk about some details of the theme. USA, England, and the Soviet Union were allies during the Second World War. The leaders of these countries met at the Yalta Conference. In this meeting, Stalin promised to have free elections, but with the condition that Eastern Europe could keep their army. However, what happened in Yalta was the metaphorical separation of Europe into two: the communist side, which controlled by the USSR, and the capitalist side controlled by the USA and England. Neither of them declared war to each other. It was an ideological war. US wanted capitalism and freedom as the base of their economy. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union preferred order and security above everything.
Now, some interesting facts about the theme. The Cold War left many things like the interstate highway system, built so troops could move quickly in case of invasion. It began in 1956, authorized by Eisenhower, and it is the world's longest highway with 47,000 miles. In 1959, Cuba became communist under Fidel Castro. In 1989, the Berlin Wall falls. In 1990, East and West Germany are reunited.
Mikhail Gorbachev, leader of the USSR, allowed three aspects: perestroika, which is the restructuration of a mixed economy; glasnost, which is, as the word says, looking through a glass. This is an opening of the discussion. People were now able to express themselves. And finally, the policy of no weapons. Gorbachev allowed Oriental Europe to develop without the Soviet intervention. This created Poland, Hungary, and the German Democratic Republic's liberation.
The Cold War came to an end with the dissolution of the Soviet Union in 1989, when Gorbachev outed the last message. Just a year later, the Berlin Wall was shut down and Berlin was reunited.
We think that in order for the world to progress, people must learn from their own mistakes, and we really hope that the people involved during this hard Cold War
After the fall of the Soviet Union, Germany was unified on October 3, 1990. USA became a world superpower. Also, the Soviet Union disappeared, and Eastern Europe tried to rebuild their economy. The Afghanistan people formed the Mujahideen fighters from the Arab world that wanted to fight against the Soviet Union. Now we are going with love to the climate.
During this season, we're going to have precipitations on the east side. Scientists have denominated this hurricane as the Maffer. It will be affecting the east side of Mexico and the southern part of the U.S. It has been said that this hurricane will be the greatest and the most dangerous hurricane in the last 15 years. Please take care, drive safely, and take your advantages. Buy food and shelters and prepare yourselves.
No, ya. Dale.
It is known as ¿le puedes hacer más zoom?
Now!
So,
Also, in 1950...
Eso lo A ver, espera, lo saco. ¿Me levanto? Perfect. The last message. Just a year later, in the Berlin Wall was...
in order for the world to progress,
sentada.
síguele, síguele.
Into Kuka. No. Lao. Now we are going to Now we are going to with love.
With the next pick in the first draft ever, Australia selects the kangaroo.
Yeah, I like that pick. Get up, hops, jump, vertical.
Brazil selects the sloth.
Off the field issue. Not a locker room guy.
The United States selects wheat.
Wheat.
Madagascar selects lemur. China, ginkgo biloba. Botswana selects the zebra. Uh-oh. And with the next pick, we have a trade. Mauritius has traded for the dodo bird. And Mexico selects
Beach.
the avocado.
Great pick. That makes a ton of sense. Rich volcanic soil. Perfect weather. That'll make avocados from Mexico the ideal year-round snack.
Grown with love since the beginning of time.
Avocados from Mexico.